It all began when a young couple, Dan DeOme and Beth Pitcher, met in 1968 at Tremont Temple Baptist Church in Boston, Massachusetts. After a 2-year courtship, they became husband and wife in August of 1969. It soon became evident that God had not only brought them together as husband and wife, but had a plan for them to serve the Lord full time. The vision of God's future for them became more of a reality when the U.S. Air Force sent Dan to Clark Air Force Base in the Philippine Islands. Through a Baptist church there, they took many mission trips out to the rice fields to visit Filipino pastors and their families. God used this for them to develop a love and burden for the Filipino people to be saved. The vision and the burden became heavier when the tour at Clark Air Force Base was finished in June 1973. As they sat on the tarmac with their firstborn child, a daughter, Cindy Joy, ready to return to the States, they began to question each other. Would God ever allow us to come back and be missionaries? After Dan got out of the Air Force, God worked through circumstances and led them to Windsor Hills Baptist Church, where he surrendered to preach and soon enrolled in Oklahoma Baptist College. In March 1980, just before Dan's graduation from OBC, he and Beth surrendered to be missionaries to the Philippines. With 3 children and a travel trailer, they began deputation to raise support to go back to the Philippines as missionaries to share the gospel with the Filipino people.
Greetings, folks. We are Dan and Beth DeOme, serving as missionaries to the Philippines out of Higher Plain Baptist Church in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Our pastor is Dr. Tom Vineyard. We have had the privilege of serving the Lord in the Philippines for over 25 years, and we thank God each day for this. Let us give you some basic statistics of the Philippine Islands.
The Philippines is an archipelago of 7,000 plus islands located just east of Vietnam and north of Papua New Guinea. The projected census for 2018 is 106 million people. The people are very diversified, mostly of Malaysian descent. The dominant religion is Catholic at nearly 80%, and the second is Muslim at almost 12%. The remaining religions of various cults is 6%, leaving approximately 1% for Bible-believing Christians. Although Bible verses are displayed in public places and the Philippines is said to be the largest Christian nation in the Orient, they do not know the truth of the Bible, that Jesus Christ is the only way to heaven. This is why we are in the Philippines, to proclaim the gospel of Jesus Christ.
In January 1984, we arrived in Manila. And although God had impressed upon our hearts to go to the island of Samar, we first assisted missionary Mel Brown at La Loma Baptist Church in Quezon City. The vision began to unfold into a reality when our family moved to Barang in Eastern Samar in April 1985.
Our 4 children were raised in a place where there was little electricity, but they loved the Waray people and were happy there serving the Lord with us. Barangan Baptist Church was started in that year, along with Barangan Baptist College. Sometimes we used a tent for evangelism. We also had to carry a generator in order to show a film, and we saw many folks accept Christ. The mighty long work began when a lady received a tract and told us that she was saved in Manila. She asked us if we could start a Baptist church in her town. There are also many men who have started works out of Barangan Baptist Church.
Barangan Baptist Church is now under the leadership of a national pastor, Alain Sabeti. It is still thriving, preaching the gospel, and carrying out the vision of winning Filipino souls to Jesus Christ. God gave us a broader vision in 2008 to begin working on the island Mindanao with missionary Bruce Rice in Dipolog City. 94% of the Muslims in the Philippines are on this island. I assist Pastor Rice in teaching and training men to preach and start New Testament gospel preaching churches. We are blessed to see and hear the gospel preached with great fervor from the students of Westside Baptist College of Ministry. Beth teaches piano, preparing the students for hymn playing, and schedules them to integrate in the music program of Westside Baptist Church. This prepares them as church musicians as well as how to teach others. She also teaches basic health and home management to prepare the young ladies for other skills they may need in the ministry.
One of our greatest needs living in the province was that of transportation. A special thank you for your love gifts, which allowed us to purchase a new Isuzu IPV in 2014 for use in the ministry. Many souls have come to Christ as their personal Savior as a result of this vehicle. Missions Conference at Westside Baptist Church is the highlight of the year. Missions is taught in the classroom and practically exemplified as the Great Commission is carried out by Westside Baptist Church. Just think, your money not only reaches to the Philippines, but goes beyond that to the island of Timor-Leste for Ferdy Flores. He and his wife Jeannie have been serving the Lord there for 18 years and have started several Bible studies out of their church.
School ministries in Dipolog vary from year to year. We have been blessed this year to see a new high school ministry in Cagon. We have seen 20 saved. Westside Baptist Church is now on the air. The gospel is heard weekly on a local radio station, reaching people in areas we have not gone as yet. During the summer months, there is daily vacation Bible school and youth camp. As many as 14 churches participated in camp with over 250 campers and workers. This year, 14 young people accepted Christ as their Savior, and several got reassurance of their salvation. Westside Bible Institute was started to strengthen the members of Westside Baptist Church just 3 years ago. This year, they had their first graduate. Now, 3 more members have enrolled in the Institute. 2 of them are medical doctors.
We sit back in awe of what God has done and how He has changed lives. We have had the privilege of witnessing a young couple take their wedding vows, and in this coming year, we'll start a new independent Baptist church. Perhaps you remember Ipoy. He was a Muslim, and God saved him and called him to preach, and he is still serving the Lord at Westside Baptist College of Ministry. His niece Anna got saved, but had to wait 10 years to be baptized because her parents would not give her permission. Answered prayer. Anna's parents recently received Christ and allowed Anna to be baptized. Graduations are a bittersweet time. Those we have come to love and appreciate in the time that they were students at Westside Baptist College of Ministry must go off to their own ministries to which God has called them. Some go back to their home churches and serve on staff there, while others stay behind and serve on the staff of Westside Baptist College of Ministry.
So what is your vision? Who will win more Filipinos to Jesus Christ? Disciple them. Start more churches. Send more missionaries to the foreign fields. Who will start more Bible schools and train young men and women for service to the Lord? Who will be there to watch, teach, and guide the children into their teen years and then to adulthood? Who will be there to be blessed by these little ones and teach them to serve the Lord? Who will be there to eat lechon at the church fellowships or to witness a bull fight as a victory celebration after an evangelism month, seeing 79 teens and adults trust Christ as their Savior? Who will pray and plan more ways to reach the lost for Christ? The vision began in 1973. It grew changed directions, grew again, and changed directions, and is still going on. As we are headed for the 70 as the Bible talks about, what about you? Can you still serve the Lord? There is still a lot of work to be done in winning souls and training young people. Who will take up the torch to carry on the ministry here in Dipolog? Will you?
We'd like to leave with you a few prayer requests. Number 1, we'd like you to pray for more souls to be saved, baptized, and discipled. The second thing, we'd like you to pray for our continued strength to carry on the vision. And number 3, we would like you to pray for more workers for the mission field. We want to thank you for your prayer and financial support while we have been serving the Lord in the Philippines.